All right, welcome back to SpectraShowcase. Before we hit play, let me set the scene for you. This is a television performance from ABS-CBN's It's Showtime, one of the biggest platforms in the Philippines. The song is all about those frustrations with gatekeeping, with being denied opportunities despite having the talent and the numbers to back it up. It's a track that resonates deeply with so many people, not just in the Philippines, but around the world. Now, I've watched this song's music video before, but seeing it performed live on a TV stage, that's a different energy entirely. The stakes are higher, the pressure is real. One wrong move, one off note, and millions of viewers see it. But here's the thing about this group. They don't do things halfway. When they step on a stage, they bring everything. And from the first few seconds of this performance, I could already tell we were in for something special. Wait, did you catch that opening? The way the camera sweeps in, the staging, the presence? Right away, you can see they're not just performing a song, they're delivering a message. But let's talk about what I'm noticing immediately. The fits, the outfits. They're similar to what they wore in the music video, but there are some tweaks. One member's hair has changed, faded from that bold color we saw before. It's those little details that tell you this is a live, evolving performance, not just a carbon copy of the video. And the audio? Let's be honest for a second. There's something off with the mixing at the start. The mics feel a bit low. The backing track isn't hitting as hard as it should. But here's the thing about live television. You're at the mercy of the sound engineers, the equipment, the venue. It's a different beast than a concert where you bring your own team, your own setup. But watch how they handle it. They don't let it phase them. They lock in. That's the mark of professionals. Segment 2. Breaking down the choreography. Let's rewind and look at this choreography because there's a lot happening here that you might miss on first viewing. The dance moves in this song aren't just for show, they're storytelling. When you watch their movements, pay attention to the contrast between sharp, aggressive motions and moments of release. That's intentional. The song itself carries this theme of frustration with being held back, with having doors slammed in your face despite having the qualifications and the numbers to back it up. The choreography mirrors that. There are moments where their movements feel constrained, almost like they're pushing against invisible walls. And then there are moments of explosion, where they break free, if only for a few seconds. Look at this sequence right here. See how they move in unison, but then one member breaks off? That's a visual representation of standing out while still being part of a collective. It's saying, I am my own person with my own identity, but I'm also part of something bigger than myself. And can we talk about the footwork? Because there's a particular moment, and those who have watched this performance know exactly what I'm talking about, where one member does something that defies physics. The balance, the control, the way he hits those moves while maintaining vocals. That's not just practice, that's hours and hours of dedication to craft. This is the kind of performance that makes other dancers stop and take notes. This is performance art at its highest level. Now let's talk about what's coming out of their mouths, because this is where live performances live or die. Vocals. We've all watched those clips where artists dance so hard they can barely breathe, let alone sing. That's not the case here. Watch this member right here. He's executing complex choreography, moving across the stage, and his voice is steady. Not just steady, it's rich, it's full, it's carrying emotion. That's the difference between performers and artists. Performers can dance. Artists can dance and make you feel something with their voice. Now, I mentioned the odds for everyone who's ever been told no when they deserved yes. It's for every dream that got delayed because of bureaucracy. It's for every artist, every worker, every human being who just wanted a chance. And performing this message on a major television network? That's bold. That's using your platform for something bigger than yourself. That's saying, this isn't just about us, this is about our people. Segment 5. Fashion and visuals. Can we take a moment to appreciate the visuals? Because these outfits deserve their own spotlight. The color scheme, red accents against darker tones, it's striking. It catches your eye without being distracting. Notice how each member has their own interpretation of the theme. One has red pants, another has a red jacket. One member chose red for his earpiece, a subtle nod that only eagle-eyed viewers would catch. That attention to detail tells you they're involved in every aspect of their presentation. And what about the staging? There's a sense of intentionality. Nothing is accidental. Every angle, every color choice, every movement has been considered. This is what happens when artists have creative control. This is what happens when you let the people who understand the vision actually execute it. Segment 6. Standout moments. If I had to pick the moments that will live in my head rent-free after watching this performance, I'd need a top 5 list. But let's just say there's a moment that will either make you laugh or make you question everything. It's unexpected, it's bold, it's them. And number 5, the energy shift. There's a point in this performance where everything clicks. The sound, the visuals, the dancing, the vocals, they all align perfectly. It's like watching a well-oiled machine hit its stride. These are the moments that turn casual viewers into fans. These are the moments that get clipped and shared and re-watched thousands of times. Segment 7. Comparison to other performances. For those who follow this group closely, you know they have a catalog of incredible live performances. There's the one on Rappler that fans still talk about. There are their concert performances that span hours. So where does this one rank? I'd put it near the top, not just because of the execution, but because of the context. Performing a song with this message on a mainstream platform takes courage. It's easy to play it safe, to stick to love songs and party anthems. It's harder to use your platform to say something real. In terms of pure performance quality, once the audio issues were resolved, this was top tier. The choreography was sharp, the vocals were on point, the energy never dipped. So here's where I stand after watching this performance from start to finish. These artists don't miss. Every time I see them on a stage, whether it's a concert, a TV show, or a special event, they deliver. They show up. They give everything they have. The performance quality is undeniable. The message is important. The execution, once the technical issues were sorted, was nearly flawless. If you've watched this far, you've seen what I've seen. You've experienced a group of artists at the top of their game, using their platform to speak for those who can't always speak for themselves. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. What did you think of this performance? Was this your first time seeing it, or have you watched it multiple times like I have? What stood out to you the most? The dancing, the vocals, the message, or something else entirely? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get a conversation going. And if there's another performance you think I should break down on SpectraShowcase, let me know. I'm always looking for recommendations from you all. Before we get out of here, I need to ask you for 2 quick things. First, if you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see more content like this, hit that like button. It tells the algorithm that you're here for quality performance analysis, and it helps more people discover SpectraShowcase. Second, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We're dropping new content regularly, breakdowns, reactions, deep dives into the performances that matter. You don't want to miss what's coming next. That's gonna do it for me today. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for caring about great